Good evening, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Money Control News headline. So, first of all, tomorrow, the stock and ban. There are two stocks, that is Balram Chini, and second is India Housing Bull Finance. Then we move forward. Then we can see that FII and DII activities for today. In that, FII sold out 872 crore rupees, and whereas DII buys 372 crore rupees. फिर we talk about the when at which point of level Nifty and Sensex is closed. There is Nifty is closed at 18,122, and whereas Sensex closes at 60,910 points. Then we comes to the next key indices. In that today Nifty loss about something 10 points, and whereas Bank Nifty closes at 42,827 and loss 31 points today. Then we talk about the next sector in index. In that only only 8 sectors are closed at greens and another also closed at red. Just like in green, Nifty Auto, Nifty FMCG, reality sector, media sector, energy sector, consumption, PSC, consumer durable, and last two, oil, gas, and India manufacturing. Then we comes to the economic calendar section for tomorrow. Which events are happening for tomorrow? In that USA tomorrow, one event is that API crude oil stock change December data is coming, and then next Korean three data is coming, that is sales, retail sales, MOM November data is coming monthly on monthly. Next industrial production year on year November data is coming. Next industrial production monthly on monthly November data is coming. So you can see this list. So we can move forward to the next section. In that top gainer for today is the Titan company, Mahindra and Mahindra, Power Grid Corp, and Maruti Suzuki. Then we come to talk about the loser. In that Bharti Airtel, Apollo Hospitals, Hindalco, Tata Steel. Then we comes to the top news section for tomorrow. In that an elephant with the agility of a tiger. That's Reliance Manish Chokhani. Next Noida, no physical classes up to class 8 in schools till January 1. Next in 2023 assembly election impact the 2024 verdict. Next two online bond platforms set to apply for stock broker license in Jan. Post SEBI new rules. Next, businessman may quit reappearance after firing 2,700 employees over tax. Next, how Ratan Tata comes prepared for meeting with founders. Kalari Capital MD reveal. Next, coronavirus BF7 variant in India. News headlights. Mock drills held across 20,000 hospital to check. Next, Zerodha's Nikhil Kamath. Moonlighting is not wrong, but we need more transparency. Next, Niagara Falls partially freeze due to devastating US blizzard. Photos, videos surface. Next, how the Geo juggernaut turbo charged the startup ecosystem. Next, how Ashnil Kaur made rupees 2.25 crore in 8 minutes with Zomato IPO. Next, Shark Tanks in India's Anupam Mittal's villain remark on Ashnil Kaur. Anyone who humiliates over other. Next, watch Kabul professor tears his degrees on live TV protesting Taliban ban on women's higher education. Next, DOT digital telecast on call drop service quality issues. Then we comes to page number 9. In that stock section, on that RVNL shares gain on bagging rupees 1545 crore Maldives contract. Next, rewind 2022 HDFC Adani Enterprises and other memed stocks of the week. Next, KFin Technologies to debut tomorrow. Experts anticipate listing at a discount. Next, then next on page number 10, in that startup section, in that Ola Electric sales 1.5 lakh EV scooters in 2022. I expansion in export markets. Next, how the Geo Juggernaut turbo turbocharged the startup ecosystem. Next, blockchain analyst, wallets, and the infrastructure innovations, CoinSwitch, Web3 Discovery Fund. Next, Indian startups lays of close to 20,000 employees in 2022 has ecosystem face prolonged funding. Next, Messi mis-selling, shaking and burning cash. Byju's NS horribles. Next, ShareChat Chief Commercial Officer Ajit Varghese resigns. Next, budget 2023. What the EV ecosystem want from the coming budget. Next, Chennai startups brave funding winter raise $1 billion in a year for the first time. Next, 25,000 per 25,000 past and present Flipkart group members likely to be benefit from $700 million cash payout. Next, Nexus acquisition of Coinbase backed vault called off. Next, Indian crypto exchanges lost 34 to 50% of trading volumes following FTX collapse. Then we comes to page number 11 in that opinion section, or I can say that questioning section. In that, Mukesh Ambani has catapulted the India history to be a global platform. Next, actually, it has been a wonderful year for tech future. Next, what fracking can tell us about the future of fusion. Next, actually, it has been a wonderful year for teaches future. Next, 2023 will be the great reset in India tech sector. Then on page number 12, it's an same opposition opinion section. In that, Mukesh Ambani has catapulted the market story of global platform. Next, inflation is still key to unlocking FMCG outlook. Next, time for new investors to take an old approach. Next, the government of running out of companies to meet its disinvestment targets. Next, NTPC in that green energy crisis. Green energy excites investors, but thermal remains vital to earnings. Next, why India urgently needs an economic security people. Then on page number 13 in that business section, in that Air India not government controlled, no longer amendable to WRTI judiciation Delhi fact High Court. Next, money control. Next, Toyota Innova HY Cross priced at rupees 18.3 lakh. Next, what step should government to take lift growth in this worst over for banks? Next, India's food subsidiary regime is political debt. Nomura says. Next, Indian fintech face a tough 2023 has investment cool. Bain says. Next, Apple shares witness record slump amid iPhone shortage. Next, UP government to hold roadshow next month to wow domestic investors. Next, appliance consumer electronic industry aim double digit growth production capacity expansion. Next, biology e-Bharat biotech together sitting on stockpile of 250 million COVID vaccine doses. Next, government invites application for judicial technical position at NCLAT. Next, MPC remains hint at rate cuts in 2023 has global growth concern mountain. Next, why India urgently need an economic security policy. Next, on page number 14 in that mutual fund section, that should you buy gold or invest in 23. Next, HDFC Bank deposit rate your mutual fund investment to FDs. Then we comes about the 15 page number in that economic section. In that India's ये तो अपन पढ़ लिए Next, US government to hold road shows next month to wow domestic investors. Next, appliances consumer electronics industry aim doubling digit growth, production capacity expansion. Next, government invites people for judicial technical positions at NCLAT. Next, do disinvestment plans need a reset? Next, MPC remains hint at right cuts in 2023 has global growth concern mount. Next, why India urgently need an economic security policy. Then we comes to the political section on that. Another BJP MLA resigns in Tirupura, seventh legislator to quit this year. Next, LJP leader Chirag Paswan meets Home Minister Amit Shah, seeks dismissal of Bihar government. Next, border now. Mumbai belongs to Maharashtra, would not tolerate anyone claim over it, says Devendra Fadnavis. Next, Maharashtra legislative assembly passes Lok Sabha Lokyukta Bill 2022. Next, AP councillor will ensure that landfill sites are cleared of garbage, says Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia. Next, Congress Foundation Day. Uh, Malika Arjun Karge attacks government, says society being divided by hate. Next, MCD receives three nominations for post of Delhi Major. Next, Russian city mourns its lost soldier but does not resent Putin's war. Next, Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan meets PM Modi in Delhi. Next, Karnataka CM Bhasavaraj Bome meets JP Nadda. Amit Shah discusses issues related to reservation. Then we comes about the page number 17 in that international section. In that, US scrambles to stop Iran from providing drones for Russia. Next, actually, it has been a wonderful year for tech future. Next, no other option but to implement IMF deal. Pakistan PM Shehnawaz Sharif. Next, China approves 45 imported video games in December. Next, Taliban to attest arrival from China from COVID from Jan 1st. Next, Agro blockchain to sell its mining facility Helios for $65 million. Next, Hong Kong to scrap COVID tests for arrivals, vaccine passes. Next, Infineon is ready to spend millions on acquisitions. CEO Jochen Hanebech. Next, South Korea to spend $440 million until 2027 to counter North Korea drones. Next, Kim Jong UN sets out new goals for North Korea's military and KCNL. So I am repeating again, KCNA reports. Next, US considering COVID entry restriction for travelers from China. Next, crypto exchange Kraken to stop operations in Japan. Next, Reliance Family Day 2022 highlights Reliance new energy business can transfer the entire world. Next, Instacart cuts internal valuation to $10 billion. Next, five scenarios that return more strife for global markets. Next, Tesla shares at lowest in over 2 years over Shanghai production halt. Next, Bangladesh gets first metro rail to ease Dhaka traffic. Next, e-commerce will go viral on social media in 2023. Next, Donald Trump tax returns to be released by US House panel on December 30. Next, US Supreme Court leaves pandemic era border restriction in place, takes up case. Next, Russia retaliates on oil prices. Capital cap has Eastern Ukraine sees heavy fighting. Next, US waits COVID prevention measures for travelers from China. Next, FTX customers file action to lay claim to divilding assets. That much for today. Thanks for watching.